Hello everyone and welcome back to Dota 101, a series where we talk about the basics of Dota 2 in short informational videos. This episode is all about communicating better with your team to reduce the amount of feeders, get better help from your teammates, and win games. Now, this is a guide I can personally vouch for because after I started implementing this stuff in my games, my MMR went up by about 400, my teammates got friendlier, and I had almost no feeders. So if you want to increase your win rate, let's start with the picking phase. Now, this is arguably the most important time to establish a strong connection with your teammates. And this is basically what we're trying to do. We're trying to break the ice to communicate better with your teammates so we can actually act as a team instead of 5 players. Something as simple as a hey guys, let's party. Pretty much any opener except how's it going, because more often than not you get some ironic edgy neckbeard that types LOL not good, my dog died, I'm feeding GG. This has happened once or twice in my games and that definitely ruins the communication you're trying to form. After that, ping whatever lane you're going to and select a hero. This is the most crucial step. If someone selects your hero or your lane, please change. A lot of times games can be won or lost in the picking phase because 2 guys both want mid or carry or invoker or whatever. So just keep it friendly. Also, I highly recommend you buy that battle pass. Not because Gavin commanded me to tell you, or you get shiny cosmetics that make your team ogle at your obvious skill, but for that flex emoji, boy. That glorious flex emoji. And I'm not kidding, this isn't a joke. My win rate has gone up drastically after I started using a flex emoji during the picking phase. After hello, some talk, and when the game is about to start, I type something like, "We gon' crush it, boys, colon, flex emoji, colon." It gets everyone pumped and ready to destroy some plebs. If you do get carried or mid, I highly recommend typing something like, "Yo, Trump Destroyer 321, thanks for supporting, I can buy wards if you want." This does 2 things. They'll either say, "Don't worry about it and just carry," and for the rest of the game, they'll be thinking about buying wards and getting you farm, or they'll say sure, and you've got a friendlier support that can have your back in more situations. Now that you've entered the game, it's time to talk about the laning stage. This part of the game is hugely important for team morale as well as your communication. I've seen so many people botch potential combos because they don't talk to each other. Now, the reason for a lot of this messed up communication is probably something you're doing in most of your games. You're asking for things too quickly. A lot of the times out of the gate, people say stuff like, "2 tangos now, ward please, buy courier or I feed," or whatever like that, you know? If you want these people to help you later on, it's important you don't treat them like slaves, but like allies and teammates. If you really need something, ask for it as kindly as possible. "Hey man, do you mind if I get a tango? Do you think you could give me a ward?" Always thank them afterwards with something like "Ty babe" or "Thanks comrade," just something to let them know you think of them as equals. During the first 10 minutes, try to do some stuff for them in return. If you're mid, call missing, congratulate them on every kill, and never get angry. Remember, you're their skill level, and if you really believe you can climb MMR, then you have to be collectively better than the enemy, always working as a team. Whatever your role, give back to your teammates so they're more receptive when you ask for things in the future. Now you're probably saying, "Ender, I don't get it. I get random feeders that set out to kill themselves on purpose all the time." Well, sometimes it's a matter of understanding them. They might want attention, a certain lane, or just a grab at power because they're feeling down. Whatever it is, your goal is to try to talk them off the ledge. I remember a game I played with Alina that said she was gonna feed, so I asked her to feed safe lane because I was carry. She said okay, then when she didn't feed, I made it into a joke like, "Report Lina, no feed." Best support I think I've ever had, and we won the game easily. Another quick side tip, don't hop on the voice chat straight away. A lot of people get triggered when the first sounds they hear are some guy telling them how to play a video game. Open up voice chat for your first of many compliments and then use it for more strategic talk later. After the laning phase, it's time to take a look at team fights and pushes. Now that you've built up some rapport with your team, it's time to utilize it by asking them to do stuff. Stuff like, "I bought smoke, let's group. Come here, let's rosh," and "They dead boys, let go." All this goes a long way in securing much needed objectives. For this to work, you have to make sure A, your calls are good, and B, you compliment them after every kill in tower and you apologize when you make a bad play. Remember, if you know what the team needs to do to win, it's important you talk it out with them. But don't rush to make calls they're not ready for. Always identify your weaknesses. Like, I don't know when to push high ground, so I leave that up to my team for the most part. If you don't feel like making plays or calls, that's fine. Just make sure you have your teammates back when it comes to fights and pushes. Any info is useful. Axe has blank. Plug no ward down. Watch for epicenter. Use your mic if you have one to say this stuff fast. Every second counts when pushing, defending, or in a team fight. Use your next level coordination to set up ganks, ward together, and move as a unit. Always be on the lookout for stuff to compliment your team on, and comfort them and apologize after every loss. In case of feeders or flamers, it's best to play along with what's going on inside their head. Comfort them with wards and chat and with ganks. If worse comes to worse, just mute them and play your game. It's not ideal, but sometimes, man, you just have to do it. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, drop a like and subscribe for more guides in the future. If you want more info for your brain right now, check out How to Come Back, a guide all about coming back from a bad early game, or Warding Improved, the comprehensive guide on warding that isn't patch specific. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.